In this video, we'll explore the lives of remarkable individuals who shaped our world, each presented in just 2 powerful sentences, with their faces reimagined as if they lived today. Sigmund Freud. Freud was an Austrian neurologist who founded psychoanalysis and explored the unconscious mind. His theories on dreams, sexuality, and human behavior revolutionized modern psychology. Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton was the first U.S. Secretary of the Treasury and a key author of the Federalist Papers. He shaped America's financial system and supported a strong central government. Mark Twain. Twain was an American writer known for his sharp wit and critique of social injustice. His novels like The Adventures of Tom Sawyer remain classics of American literature. Adam Smith. Smith was a Scottish economist and philosopher regarded as the father of modern economics. His book, The Wealth of Nations, introduced key ideas like free markets and division of labor. King David. David was the second king of Israel, known for uniting the kingdom and defeating Goliath. He was also a poet, credited with many of the Psalms in the Bible. George III. George III ruled Great Britain during the American Revolution and Napoleonic Wars. His long reign faced political upheaval and personal struggles with mental illness. James Cook. Cook was a British explorer who led voyages across the Pacific, mapping New Zealand and Australia. His detailed records advanced global navigation and European exploration. John F. Kennedy. Kennedy was the 35th President of the United States, known for his charisma and leadership during the Cold War. He launched the space race and was assassinated in 1963. Vincent van Gogh. Van Gogh was a Dutch painter whose emotionally powerful works, like Starry Night, earned posthumous fame. He struggled with mental illness, but became one of history's greatest artists. Vladimir Lenin. Lenin led the Bolshevik Revolution and became the first head of the Soviet Union. He established communist rule in Russia and inspired socialist movements worldwide. Robert E. Lee. Lee was a Confederate general during the American Civil War, known for his leadership in the Army of Northern Virginia. After the war, he promoted reconciliation and became a symbol of Southern identity. Oscar Wilde. Wilde was an Irish playwright and poet renowned for his wit and works like The Picture of Dorian Gray. His career ended in scandal, but his writing remains widely celebrated. Charles II. Charles II was King of England, Scotland, and Ireland during the Restoration era. His reign saw a revival of the monarchy, religious tolerance, and the rebuilding of London after the Great Fire. Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Rousseau was a French-Swiss philosopher whose ideas on liberty and social contract influenced the Enlightenment and the French Revolution. His writings shaped modern political and educational thought. John Adams. Adams was the second President of the United States and a founding father. He helped draft the Declaration of Independence and promoted American independence from Britain. Richard Wagner. Wagner was a German composer whose operas, like Tristan und Isolde, transformed Western music. His controversial legacy is matched by his profound influence on opera. Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Tchaikovsky was a Russian composer known for emotional works like Swan Lake and The Nutcracker. He blended Western style with Russian melodies, creating enduring masterpieces. Saint Peter. Peter was one of Jesus' 12 apostles and a foundational leader of the early Christian church. He is traditionally considered the first pope and was martyred in Rome. Andrew Jackson. Jackson was the 7th U.S. president and a military hero of the War of 1812. His presidency was marked by populist policies and the controversial Indian Removal Act. Socrates. Socrates was a Greek philosopher who pioneered the method of questioning to seek truth. He greatly influenced Western philosophy and was executed for challenging Athenian norms. William the Conqueror. William was the Duke of Normandy who became King of England after his victory at the Battle of Hastings in 1066. His reign reshaped English culture and governance. Michelangelo. Michelangelo was an Italian Renaissance artist known for sculptures like David and painting the Sistine Chapel ceiling. His work blended anatomical precision with spiritual depth. Philip II of Macedon. Philip II was the king of Macedon and father of Alexander the Great. He reformed the army and united most of Greece before his assassination. Thomas Aquinas. Aquinas was a Catholic philosopher and theologian who sought to reconcile faith with reason. His Summa Theologica remains a cornerstone of Christian philosophy. Richard Nixon. Nixon was the 37th U.S. president who improved relations with China and the Soviet Union. He resigned in 1974 following the Watergate scandal. Louis XVI. Louis XVI was the last king of France before the French Revolution. He was executed by guillotine after being deposed during the uprising. Charles V. Charles V was Holy Roman Emperor who ruled over a vast empire across Europe and the Americas. His reign was marked by wars with the Ottomans and religious conflicts. Dante Alighieri. Dante was an Italian poet and philosopher best known for the Divine Comedy. His work profoundly influenced Italian language and Western literature. Otto von Bismarck. Bismarck was a Prussian statesman who unified Germany and served as its first chancellor. He maintained peace in Europe through his realpolitik diplomacy. John Calvin. Calvin was a French theologian and a key figure in the Protestant Reformation. His doctrine of predestination helped shape modern Protestant thought. Nikola Tesla. Tesla was a Serbian-American inventor, best known for developing alternating current AC electricity. His innovations laid the groundwork for modern electrical systems. Harry S. Truman. Truman was the 33rd U.S. president who ended World War II by authorizing the use of atomic bombs. He later introduced the Marshall Plan and led America into the Cold War. James Watt. Watt was a Scottish inventor whose improvements to the steam engine fueled the Industrial Revolution. The unit of power watt is named in his honor. Michael Faraday. Faraday was an English scientist who discovered electromagnetic induction and laid the foundations of electrochemistry. He was largely self-taught and revolutionized how we understand electricity. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. And may the power of history be with you.